Hello? Can you read me? Okay, there's that. That's something. So is my mic picking up lots of static, or is it buzzy, like I need to know the audio stuff. Is the game too loud? Am I too quiet? Is the mic picking up a lot of game audio? Yes, yeah, hello, I see you. In fact, I'm going to have to pop this chat window out so I can see it from where I'll be sitting. Okay. The game has now gone quiet because I've minimized that window. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. Can I pop that out again? Okay. Okay, game audio is loud. In theory, I can fix that. Bump that down a little bit. Okay, I sure hope my old man eyes can read this from where I'll be. Let's see. Okay, how is that? Is that balanced alright? Okay. Good. That's just what I wanted to hear. I cannot read that from where I'm sitting with my tired old man eyes. Speaking of tired old men, I watched Kingsman last night. Did you know Mark Hamill was in that movie? Hmm. Yeah, he played some professor. He was doing an accent, and every so often his voice would get a little into the Joker range. Okay, I've got my tablet. I might have to use that for reading chat, so type something. I want to see if it's working. Okay, that worked. Okay, cool, cool. This should work. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Ah. Are you good? You good for, I don't know, a couple hours or so? Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. Alright, all my levels still good. I'm playing on easy because I'm a fuzzy little peach. Actually, wait a minute. Turn some things down to make it less bad. Alright, that's a little better. See how that works. Honestly, it lagged a bit at the best of times, so... it's its own problem. Alright, let's go.
Accessing the feed now. We're in,
I'm in.
but I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
No need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those. You must understand. I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
He's still dead. That'll still kill you.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
That's
Are you
me.
sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by French elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive
Yeah, so that dude, the
arrests
speaker,
and
he's definitely a thin man.
again assures all
Like,
citizens
he's got
that
shit on his neck. He's
peaceful
definitely a thin
will
man.
continue
Like,
as
clearly.
planned.
Perfect.
The Advent Administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds.
More Balatin, please.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
The aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention. Especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby.
So, this is my first time playing the game without the tutorial enabled, because, I mean, I get it now, but there's actually some, like, story elements that happen in that, so I'm gonna have to explain.
a target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Our position is concealed.
Okay, so, like... Yeah, the commander is the dude in the body tube, and the original, like, the tutorial first mission is you rescue that guy, and this basic premise as a starting mission just doesn't happen. This is like the alternative first mission.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Headed there now. Confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is you don't really have to bother with enemy unknown with this, because they actually kind of retcon a lot. Like, one of the things that kind of bothers me is that the aliens they call elders in this one, the like the psychic masterminds. Oh.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
They're called ethereals in the last game. I don't know why they changed it. I guess to sound more commanding.
Moving to position. Heading there now. Heading out.
Also, they have this thing now called Concealment. It's this the shadowy icon up at top and the little, like, wispies around the corners. It just means that, like, normally, as soon as you spot an enemy, they also spot you. And in Concealment, you can see them and not be detected. Whoop.
On my way. On the move.
Might as well take my time on this first mission, just feeling everything out, making sure all our stuff still works.
Moving out.
Ah, there you are.
Confirmed. Overwatch. Okay. Overwatch.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's the eye icon. Overwatch is you can take a shot every time you see an enemy move, and in Concealment, it'll only do that if your cover is blown anyway. Which, as you can see with them on this tile, it will be the next turn. So let's just size up our targets. Those are decent chances to hit, honestly, on this difficulty. They added this neat target preview function, which wasn't there in the last game and is immensely useful. It just lets you, you know, instead of having to guess like where the enemy's sight lines are and where your sight lines will be, it'll tell you. And that's super handy. Alright, well, let's light this bitch up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think... Yes. Let's try and do a little ambush here.
Scanning.
Yes. God damn it.
Come on, focus. We're spotted.
Come on. Hey, there's one.
Target disabled.
Nope. Don't really want to go up these stairs yet, because there's definitely more aliens there, and that would definitely get them on our asses. So I'm just gonna have to. I'd like to try and solve this here by any means necessary.
Boom!
Okay, I'm gonna take a second, catch our breath, let everyone move up.
Good copy. Moving on target. On my way.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Confirmed.
I mean, it's a lot if you don't know where everything already is. This is a game that rewards lots of replays. Like, the way you get better at it is to just play the same fucking missions over and over again.
Good copy. Moving on target. On Overwatch.
It's probably safe enough that I can just move this guy up too.
Headed there now. I'm on it. Moving.
Oh.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts.
Uh.
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to
Oh,
training or
there we go.
mind control.
Hey. Oh.
Adjusting aim.
I should explain these little, good shot. These little, two little chevrons here, they are your action points. You get 2. There are lots of abilities that give you more, or, like, refund them, or, like, cool stuff like that. Some high-level enemies automatically get 3, and they're a pain in the ass. Also, when the little target icon is yellow, it means you have a flanking shot, which gives you, I think, a critical bonus and an aim bonus higher than what you would have if they were just standing out in the open. Who is that a flank? Oh, it's actually a flank on them. Okay. Huh. Also, another thing you want to keep track of is if you want to level up all your soldiers equally so that none of them outpace the others and you always keep kind of a full balanced team. So if some of your soldiers haven't gotten a kill, it's best to sort of try and get them kills like over another soldier who might have a better shot.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Frag out.
Yeah. Oh, I just blew up my own cover. Okay. I want you to get a kill.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Yes.
Understood. Moving out.
You'll also notice that all these soldiers, the little circle is what their rank is. It's currently rookie. Rookies have no special abilities, no redeeming qualities. You know the drill. Obviously, once they rank up, they get more stuff. But specifically, rookies don't have a specialty, and upon their first rank, they gain a class. We either have grenadiers, who I'll show you them when we get to them. Ugh. Well. Holy shit, that worked.
Hostile neutralized.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Yeah. These people are just food. They have no value. I killed them for fun.
-1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Designating target.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, you can you get to make propaganda posters in enemy in XCOM 2. You can do all kinds of stuff with them.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the Elders for their support in ending this menace once and for all.
Okay, now let's do some base management. We're in bureaucracy mode now.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Okay, now, lots of things are happening here. Cohesion is a thing where you can bond two soldiers to give them sort of bonus stuff whenever you have them work together. There's really no there's really no downside to like having them work alone. They're just better together. Yes, thank you. Now, let's do class assignments.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
I like how they hold fucking miniguns like they're rifles. Let's see. Teamwork is the bond ability. Launch grenade is the regular class ability.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Stream still running okay?
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Great. At the end of your first mission, you're basically guaranteed to get one of each class. I think it's the same for the next two if you send another team of all rookies, which I always do.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
And you can see as each soldier gains rank, they get an option of one of two abilities, and each one sort of further sends them down a specialization, but you can mix and match. And I've found that a lot of these abilities are... I mean, it's how you play the game, but for me personally, a lot of these abilities are really not useful, so I wind up taking the same ones every time. But some of them are worth alternating, so you have at least someone with that ability. The abilities are all class-specific, and I try to have two of each class, so, you know, I try and make everything balance.
Commander, to the research labs.
Right. Okay, so here's your home base. It is much smaller than your base in Enemy Within, because you're the Resistance now, so of course you're very packed in and all that.
I don't know where people are getting those damn Advent burgers,
Hmm.
but if I find another rapper stuffed under one of these command consoles, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Let's see, it's all very compact.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Oh, you don't want the... They make a point with the Advent burgers that, you know, they sell lots and lots of Advent burgers, but no one's seen a cow for like 20 years. So, it's a little sketchy. Yeah. Yeah. Food for thought. So the research, you always want to have research going. It takes longer and longer the further you go. No, I don't know what happened to the cows. The cows went home, is what happened, I guess. You get more scientists as rewards, or yeah, as like mission rewards, or like through purchase, basically from a home base. They speed up research, and you can build labs to do it further. I find the first thing you want is to be able to put more damage out, so I'm going to go for modular weapons. You can find weapon mods on missions. An enemy will drop them occasionally, and if with modular weapons, you can kind of attach them ad hoc to your soldiers' guns.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Commander to engineering.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
So yeah, this is Lily Shen. She watches the 3D printer work. Her father, she talks about, that voice actor actually died, so that's why he's dead here.
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
Yeah. So engineering handles building facilities, which, you know, basically individual rooms can be assigned certain functions, and you need engineers to clear out the junk, build the facility, and then oftentimes man the facility. So you wind up, like, more scientists helps you research faster, but you genuinely need more engineers constantly to keep everything running. They also do all the building of whenever you upgrade a technology, they do all the building and upgrading. The only thing, basically the only thing from the items list, which you'll see by the end of the game is like huge, the only thing that actually matters is the medikit. Everything else I ignore, and it's never really punished me.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
The handy thing about clearing, because you did this back in XCOM 1, but that was like set in a like underground bunker. So whenever you opened up a new room, you just moved out the dirt. But since this is like used to be an alien thing, it's full of like useful scrap. So in addition to every time you like open a room up, in addition you also get to collect all the scrap in it. 1, 2, okay. Exposed power cores are coils are especially useful because you also have to manage the power in your rooms, and if you build on a power coil, the room doesn't draw any power. And what's more, if you build like an extra like generator room on a coil, it generates even more electricity. Okay. Nothing worth doing, so I'll just have her
Commander,
clear
I'm going
junk.
to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms.
What?
We should recruit an engineer.
Aw, man. Well, shit. Okay.
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench. I could use the help.
Clearly. So yeah, here's the facility power I was talking about, your number of engineers, your number of scientists. Alloys and Illyrium are used in research as well as building more advanced stuff. Intel is mostly spent on mission-specific things, like making contact with the Resistance, or late in the game, certain special mission-like bonuses. You also spend it at the black market, but the black market doesn't have anything useful. Yeah, my one-woman engineering department unionized. I can't do anything about it. Supply is your money, and this is how much you can expect in the next month. The game is divided into months, and interestingly, it gets harder month by month, really no matter what you actually do. And especially like me, who usually plays games really slow, I can wind up where the mission difficulty actually like outpaces the story. So I'm gonna try and hurry up a little more this time. At the beginning of every month, or I should say at the end of every month, you get a supply drop. That's when you get your income. You also get graded on your performance and get certain bonuses for completing objectives. Let's see. That's fucking gruesome. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, this is where you view and equip and manage your soldiers. This is... Okay, I never bother recruiting. You have plenty... Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, huh? I have plenty of soldiers. Like I said, I only ever build 2 full teams, so like 8 soldiers. There's also maybe one more if I wind up in a tight spot, like as far as number of useful soldiers on hand. Because if a soldier gets injured, they're non-functional for a while. Also, if they get tired, they'll be sort of out of action if you can help it. Later on in War of the Chosen, you get sort of extra missions that you don't do. You just send your soldiers off for. So what I'll do is I'll keep one soldier on hand whose only job is just filling that spot, and I just don't worry about them. And that way I don't have to use any of my good soldiers on whatever, like, dumb rookie shit I have to send them off to. Alright. So that is everything here. I'm going to go to the main mission control room, and that should advance the plot slightly.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours. Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
You're gonna have to draw those parallels for me a little later, because I don't know if I'm seeing it. Aside from, I guess, managing a bank of people. It's worth noting, by the way, and I only ever played with the tutorial on, so I didn't realize this. You finding out that your base is a ship and can fly is supposed to be a big deal. Like, you do a whole, like, the second tutorial mission is this whole thing where you, like, recover, like, a power core or something, and then there's this big cutscene about the ship, like, activating and, like, lifting off for basically the first time. And it's this really beautiful thing that it's a real shame you don't get to see here otherwise. But yeah, that's your whole base is a ship. It used to be like an alien cargo ship, I think, and it can fly fly around. The functions of the overworld map is basically passing time while things happen in your base and while you're waiting for missions.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future.
Okay.
I had
assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
So now we have the ability to yeah, well, the thing is, it's not really a matter of it's not really a matter of stronger as much as
We've been picking up
new
some weird
useful
transmissions
functions.
lately. It sounds a little like German, but it's hard to tell.
That voice line, by the way, is the hook for the Alien Boss DLC. The German accent is what's her name? Dr. Valen. She was the scientist from the last game, and apparently she Frankensteined together some super aliens while she was away. So now, I don't think we have any, but now what we could do is apply upgrades. Not even upgrades. That's the thing. Is like gimmicks, really. It's gimmicks more than anything else, but a lot of them are really useful. Especially on snipers and rangers, they can do some really interesting things. Snipers are the workhorses of your team. They do most of the killing. No, I'm not going to say most, but they do a lot of the finishing off of aliens. Because, I mean, obviously they have the best hit chance usually, right? Huh. Anyway, yeah. Here you can actually see that it is a ship. It has big landing gear and stuff. Here's the deck it lands on.
Strategic resource located.
Neat. Ooh. Ah, yes, see, scientists. Handy.
Avenger plotting new course.
I'm expecting our second mission to pop up at any point. Like any second now.
Commander,
And hey, what do you
as the
know?
resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
This is still kind of introductory stuff. Normally, this particular kind of alert, you'll be given 3 options for targets to pick, and down here it will say something bad that would happen if you don't choose the mission, in addition to the difficulty and what your actual reward is. Engineers are vital, so of course I'm going to take it. You can either get engineers, scientists, occasionally extra soldiers, which aren't that helpful, or money. And more often than not, I'm keen to choose it based on its reward rather than its punishment.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
You doing good, sweetheart? Money is used for... A lot of it's just used for building facilities and equipment. You don't buy much stuff externally for it. And honestly, the only thing I can think of is like building radio towers. Oh, commentate with me? Huh. I mean, a phone call might get to be a little cumbersome, but, like, I'd have to hook up my headphones and stuff. So in the meantime, I'm bringing a whole squad of rookies with me, so I can start building up a B team. Wait, I thought you were watching. I thought you were watching the stream on your PlayStation.
We've been picking up unusual readings coming from this area, and our recon team has confirmed that Advent is now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Tygan agree. If we
Yeah, psionics and like psychic energy are a big deal in this franchise, so get ready for a lot of that.
Could be crippled. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
What are you doing outside? There's mosquitoes out there. Go in. Go inside.
Roger that.
Always move the bat guy first, so you know what the maximum distance to move is. Or the minimum distance to move, I should say.
Heading there now. Moving to designated coordinates.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Okay, totally.
Good to go.
Your first couple moves, you don't have to be too cautious, especially early in the game. No one's gonna, like, get you within like, 10 squares of where you spawned.
It may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Yeah, blow those things up and you get more time, basically.
That's affirmative.
Oh, there's another one.
Good copy. Moving on target.
No. How dare you.
Copy that.
I don't think I explained this, by the way. The area in blue is how far you can move in one action. The area in yellow is how far you can move in 2 actions. Of course, if you move within the blue area in 1 action, you still can move further, but it all turns yellow because that's it. That's your second action.
Understood. Moving out.
Let's see. I can go around. Where am I going? There. Okay, so I can go this way and that way. The thing that sucks about this kind of mission, of course, is once you shoot these things, you're out of concealment, so concealment isn't really useful here at all. Because, I mean, definitely by the time you make contact with anyone, it'll have already been after you shot one of these
Although they bear
things.
some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater
greater psionic potential.
Okay.
Got it covered. On Overwatch. Scanning.
Overwatching.
Nice. Move and attack? Oh yeah. Yeah, another important thing is attacking ends your turn. Using your grenade or shooting a gun, either way, attacking ends your turn. Of course, later in the game, a lot of things come up that break that rule, but for now, that's what we have to work with. Okay. Shit.
Come on! They spotted us!
Nope. Nope. Really? Ugh. Whoop.
Here, catch!
Dumbass.
Got it. Overwatching.
Heading there now.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
So, sectoids are ostensibly a stronger unit, but they all... Wait, watch this.
Oh, I'm really scared.
Oh. Damn. But sectoids almost always start with psychic attacks, which don't hurt you, and in fact a lot of the time fail anyway. So their main issue is they have lots of health, and they will eventually get frustrated and start shooting. Another problem with them, as just illustrated there, is if their psychic attack does fail, it might still make your guy panic, where he takes an action on his own, including sometimes shooting at your own people, and won't be usable for the next turn. God damn it.
Come on, focus!
I know, right?
Good copy. Moving on target. Boom!
Yeah. Also, I mean, the thing is, rookies are just kind of generally useless. They really are not good at killing things.
I'm on the move. Adjusting sights.
Is he now? Yeah. Now they're gonna shoot. Oh. Okay, you.
Done.
Target still standing.
I mean, they're rookies. It's kind of bound to happen.
Low.
Closing on target position now. Get ready for a surprise.
Of course, that one soldier is not dead. They are bleeding out, but I only have 3 turns to kill him, and that's not gonna happen.
Heading to that location. Something we could use here. Target disabled. We've got advent here.
Yep.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
Aye.
Oh, I got a little goodie.
Got it.
Can I get a 2-fer here? No.
Running dry. Moving to designated position. Kill confirmed. I'm running low on ammo.
Nailed him. I'm empty.
You set yourself on fire.
That was close.
Okay. No. You know what? How about you stand right
Orders confirmed. On the move.
there? Think you can hit this? Imagine
Enemies
that.
down. Weapons empty. Can't engage.
The good thing about XCOM 2 is, unlike XCOM 1, reloading doesn't end your turn. Which is honestly a habit I still like. Like, I still can't help but think it does, you know? Yeah.
Roger that. Reloading.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, that's a shame. Alright. Now what we're here for?
Moving to designated position. Back in. Affirmative. Moving out. We're green to go.
Copy that.
Alright. Nice and calm.
Moving to position.
Whoop. Whoop. Mouse is getting a little unruly. There we go.
I'm on the move.
It was a rookie. They just... that guy was probably like 14. And it is therefore... fine?
Solid copy.
Wait. I guess that's not actually better.
Come get some.
Heading to that location. On the move.
Okay, let's,
Got some advent
oh,
here. We're
jeez.
close.
That's
Oh,
a
jeez.
confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
That's embarrassing. You should be able to see him. No, no, no. God, God, rookies suck. No. No. Let's just, yeah. Yeah.
Moving out.
Let's not take any chances.
On the move. Got him.
Oh my god, he did a fucking backflip.
We're not picking up any other
Holy shit.
contacts. Get those charges deployed.
Whoop. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Wireless mice are a bit of a hassle.
Good to go.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
Okay, not bad. And first few missions, a death isn't too terrible. After that, I usually just save scum.
Advent City centers are but one organism. When criminals, such as XCOM, strike against any single part, they strike at us all. While Advent outreach squads rush to provide much-needed assistance to the affected areas, our peacekeepers hunt down our attackers to ensure that such tragedy never occurs again.
Ah, that's a shame. What was his name? Peterson. If he wanted to live so much, he probably should have hit. Okay. Grenadier, that's good. You still there? Uh-oh. There we go. Eh. Oh man, mouse is really acting up now. Hope the battery isn't dying. Specialist, good, good. Sniper, okay, we're golden. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, the sectoids in the first XCOM were tiny little things that didn't have mouths. They were downright cute, really. And then they made them all gruesome in this one. Nope.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking.
That's the guy from,
Objective
like...
added.
He does some YouTube thing, actually. He's known for his, like... Well, I mean, his voice, obviously. Like, his voice is amazing. He was, in the first XCOM game, he was some shadowy government type who was ostensibly the leader of a group of nations acting as benefactors to XCOM. And now he's in a similar position, of course, but he's less shady because he's obviously a member of the Resistance. Another thing is this establishes the Avatar project, which is like the big ticking clock and like core plot, like mystery. What Avatar is, how long it'll take him to finish it, that kind of thing. It's also worth noting that, like I said, the difficulty advances the further, like the more months you complete, but the plot only advances for the most part with the certain research projects you take on. Like that alien implant research thing that I haven't done yet. That's the one that advances the plot when I do it.
Hello, it looks like we've got our work cut out for
Oh,
us,
good, we got our engineer.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander.
I know,
We should
right?
keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built. Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Yes, thank you. Whatever. Okay. So. Okay, so I need one more ranger to balance everything out. Hey, are you cool with taking... okay,
Advent's
one
got
thing...
their propaganda machine working overtime. We're still seeing a steady flow of migrants heading into the cities.
I'm not sure they have to do all that much convincing at this point.
And I'm not sure I'd trade my freedom for a few hot meals and the cure for the common cold.
Well, maybe not. But what about the terminally ill, the elderly, or the disabled? The aliens can offer them something we can't. Something most
neat.
people would trade anything.
I did not know that.
You're wrong about that, Doctor. We can offer them freedom, even if it means they have to endure the pains of being human.
I just hope they see it that way.
Hey, are you cool if I get another soda? And then are you good to go for, like, I don't know, another hour or so?
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Advent Burger, where the customer is always right. In between the bun.
Oh. Oh, shit. So young. So useless. Okay, I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I am back. How are you? Ah, good. We've got our objectives now. Before we were just noodling around aimlessly. You good to go? All right.
Commander.
Oh,
We have a
Jesus.
lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Yeah, so the more areas you are in contact with, the more of these things will pop up, supply opportunities, and if anything's happening in the areas, you have to have them unlocked in order to get to them. But also, the higher your income is, the more areas give you more stuff. What is this? Supplies.
Avenger
Scientist.
plotting new course.
I get the feeling we're about to do the special, like, faction. There's War of the Chosen adds 3 highly specialized factions that are, honestly really interesting and super useful, but the introductory mission to them is like a slog. It's a long one. So honestly, I'm kind of hoping we get sort of finished with tonight before we get to it.
The results of our breakthrough were
Oh,
quite
boy.
fascinating.
Extra modular slot. That's handy. What is this? Not important. Extra
I will
armor.
make that our highest priority.
Okay. Okay. Running smooth. I just need another ranger. Oh boy. Okay. What do we need? Don't need power relay yet. The Guerrilla Tactics School unlocks upgrade, like, honestly, it's not that useful. It unlocks a few specific, like, passive abilities for classes of soldier. It's not like super game changing or anything. The big deal about the GTS is it allows you to upgrade to 5 and then 6 soldiers per mission instead of just 4. Which early on really doesn't matter, so I'm inclined to take this later on. The training center really is only for upgrading bonds, which again is not something that's going to happen anytime soon. The only things useful to us now are the laboratory, which will increase research speed, and the workshop, which will allow us to take on certain advanced building projects, which really, a lot of them aren't even that useful, but a few of them are. So it's better to get them early than late. Right now, I kind of think we actually just want to sit on a few empty rooms.
These findings will likely prove
excellent.
crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that
Well, the thing is, we don't have any scientists yet. I mean, we're trying to get one.
We must act fast. Despite their brilliance,
So, like, I don't know. Right now, right at the beginning, you might as well just not spend any money and then wait on what needs arise and fill them then. This is, by the way, one of the plot forwarding things. So I guess I might as well start that now.
That is an important task, Commander.
The that nanoscale vest we just got, it's an extra bit of armor that you can equip. I don't think it makes that big a difference. The important thing is that that unlocks armor development later on. So might as well get it out of the way.
Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities. At least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
I like the little detail that Tygan was in Advent previously. Like, he even still, like, wears the uniform. Excellent.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander.
No.
I will make sure they are put to good use.
Oh, God. Okay, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Don't need rookies. Supplies aren't super needed. Can't unlock stuff yet. So I guess I'm just kind of waiting around for a few things at the moment.
Avenger plotting new course.
No, it's cool. You don't know all the insider dumb bullshit. Oop.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known.
Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip.
Pretty sure the scar on the back of his head was some kind of Advent implant he had to remove. Much like this one, really.
Passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost.
New objective added.
I didn't mean to click there. I'm sorry. Huh. Well, I fucked that up.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically.
That was
The chip is the key.
That was a cool cutscene, actually. Well, The point... I know. Listen, I know. The point of that cutscene was that they were basically making the commander play XCOM 1 over and over in his head. Like, they actually, like, showed cutscenes from XCOM 1 and the, like, old enemy designs and everything, and it was basically saying that really every playthrough of Enemy Within is canon because all of them were just fake scenarios in the commander's head that they were running to use his brilliant strategic knowledge to run their military.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
I am so sorry.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
This is already minimum chat delay. This is actually the lowest I can get it. And I mean, the thing is, like, even if I was like, the problem is if I called you and I was talking to you, you would still be seeing the stream video, like, I don't know, probably 12 or so seconds late. Like, just that's how long it takes for the video to be sent to Twitch and then, like, encoded or whatever on their thing and then broadcast to you. No, like, I mean, it's just the nature of streaming that you can't just do it all. You can't just have everything live. Now you know how I feel.
You're too trusting, John.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy.
Oh, God, here we go.
The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, you
but
are
he's
too.
the real deal.
heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Bolton's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Since we're all friends now, maybe you could lend my people a hand in dealing with a problem of ours.
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Okay. Yep. A lot of shit's about to happen. Buckle in, boyo.
Setting course for South Africa.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place. Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox. Praetor Mox. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay. So that's already a lot, and there's more coming. Those people in Enemy Within, in the first XCOM, or I say, in the last XCOM game, alien abductions happened in a certain particular way. These little pods would drop out of the sky and release this weird green, grabby mist, and it would like cocoon people, and then they would be abducted. So we're going to see a lot of those pods around abandoned maps like this, surrounded by like husks of people. And there's some other developments going on that you'll see in a minute. So yeah, the Reapers are like ultra stealthy sniper folks, and honestly, among all the factions, they're the ones I think that are most useful. And I try and keep everything balanced, but the Reapers really are the like pinch hitters. Also, I think that woman is Marina Sirtis. One of the all the factions have like Star Trek TNG voice actors in them, like I said. I think this one is that. And I think actually Richard Karn, no, what's his name? Riker is the head Reaper guy. I hope you got all that, because there's a test coming.
As you order, Commander.
Damaged and dormant all these years.
Yeah, see, one of those.
These devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Also, it's worth noting, I should have said, this grizzled, gruff-voiced guy who's like our handler is also from the last XCOM game. Funny enough, in that one, I'll point out Worf, don't you? You know what? I think you'll know who Worf is, I'll be honest. This grizzled fellow played the sort of uptight, proper, straight, very straight-laced, very professional second in command in XCOM 1. And now he's, all like hardened and jaded from his resistance work.
These two are working together like a well-oiled
Yeah,
machine.
whatever.
As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Shut the fuck up.
On my way.
Also, yeah, the basic function of Reapers is that they have, like, advanced stealth functions that I'll point out to you along the way. And I like to play very stealthy and very, like, hidey.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
My watch begins.
You might have noticed that things said The Lost. That will become relevant shortly.
Roger that. No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they
still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
Yeah, so, this game has zombies.
My life is in your hands. These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
And the thing about the zombies is there's tons of them, and most of them have very little health. The neat thing about zombies is that, like this is saying, if you kill one, it doesn't count as an action. So you can keep shooting till you run out of ammo. See, we still have an action. Another incredibly handy trick, which, I mean, you didn't even really get to see the classes yet. This is so early in the game. But sharpshooters have a sidearm, a revolver, and it has infinite ammo. So as long as the zombies don't have too much health and you can get hits, a sharpshooter can mow down hordes of zombies all on their own. As you can see, Reapers have, instead of being revealed whenever they shoot, they just have a chance of being revealed, which is a thing.
Remember, they are not victims.
Yep, see? There we go. But the chance increases every shot you take, so... Yeah, see.
Nailed him.
Oh my god, you missed.
Enemy is still up. Burning through ammo fast. On Overwatch. Watching comes naturally. Negative damage. I must have miscalculated.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. Good to go.
It's also worth noting that whenever a soldier's on Overwatch and they take a shot, it takes a big aim penalty, which is why they tend to miss more on Overwatch.
Heading to that location. My life is in your hands.
shit, it's way over there. Okay.
I need to reload. Ready to go.
If
My
you,
people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
oh, come on.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Yeah, cars that are damaged on one turn will explode in the next turn. Just something to keep in mind.
Volk says I am to obey. Affirmative. Moving out.
Cover doesn't really matter with the Lost, because they don't take shots, it's all melee.
Moving out.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death. Moving. Rolling.
Oh, Jesus.
I am trusting you. Moving on target location.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet advent in time. Kill confirmed. Target neutralized. Draining ammo fast. My turn on watch. Affirmative, covering now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just spawn them wherever you want.
No longer a threat. One of many. These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are. Target neutralized. On the move.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Ranger shotgun always does crits within a certain, like, really short range.
Moving as ordered. For the Reapers! I need more ammunition. No one will mourn them. My ammo has run dry. Rock and roll! That's affirmative. Got it covered. I loaded these cartridges myself. risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
I will go.
Also worth noting that any explosions from like grenades or whatever
Moving to position.
will summon an extra horde.
Locked and loaded. I am on watch. Come get some.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Yeah.
Good to go. I go where you tell me.
Understood. Moving out.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Yep. Which you will see in a little bit, actually, now that I think about it.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Rockstola. Fortet. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
So, these are the Skirmishers. That fellow is Worf. That's Michael Dorn. And he did jack into that person's brain. Later in the game, we develop a skulljack used to hack into Advent brain chips, but Skirmishers just have that because they were former Advent soldiers who rebelled.
I will move.
Moving to designated position. Roger that.
Yep. Sounds an awful lot like him, don't it?
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Yeah, there's also flamethrower dudes.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Yeah, the thing about sharpshooters is their sniper rifle can only be fired with both actions available, so you can't move. Otherwise, you're just down to your pistol.
Moving out.
The neat thing about skirmishers is they can do this.
Justice comes for all.
Wait, this was a bad idea. Oh, thank God. I forgot that those people explode sometimes.
Affirmative. Covering now. Got it covered. Come on, focus.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain.
Yes, exactly.
We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me.
Like they're literally just doing Klingons again.
As you order.
Oh, I can open the store. Neat. Nothing.
I stand ready.
Scanning. Okay. Closing on target position now.
A 10 baton. Attacking on sight.
It's killing time! Overwatch. Affirmative. Moving out.
I go.
Oh.
This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The Lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the Lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Yeah, I appreciate Mox's directness.
Moving. Affirmative, covering now.
Watch order confirmed.
That's affirmative. Hostile neutralized. Scanning.
Yeah, you dumbass.
Get it together.
You both missed.
Shot failed to connect.
Oh my god.
Interference.
Taking heavy
The
fire.
shockwave of that explosion
Okay.
reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a
Let's
significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept
handle some
from them
things.
is their deaths. Find us that base.
Hostiles pacified.
You see what I mean about the
No
sharpshooters.
longer a threat.
Another thing about skirmishers is that attacks do not end the turn. They just cost one action.
Their service is over. My weapon is almost depleted.
Taken care of.
If it isn't clear, these, like, missions with the Lost are real good missions to grind experience on.
Target neutralized. Got no ammo. I'm ready. On Overwatch. Good copy. Moving on target. On Overwatch.
Reloading. Non-evade detection. For the freeze.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Moving to Overwatch.
I will not waver.
Yes, they will just spawn infinitely. The only way you can run out of Lost is if your mission involves killing all active enemies, and you can kill all the active Lost before any more spawn in.
Target neutralized.
I think we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Good riddance. Kill confirmed. Gonna need to reload soon. I'm on it.
No trespassers.
Ready to go. Come get some.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Okay, that's not too far.
Moving. Moving out.
Yes, Commander. I am watching.
I'm on it.
God, that's a lot.
Moving on target location. Position confirmed.
To that position.
Taken care of. Target eliminated. Overwatch.
Oh, for God's sake.
I will watch.
Target disabled.
I did nothing.
Huh.
Moving to designated coordinates. Okay.
I will go.
God, do you think we can make a run for it? We can. Alright.
I'm on the move.
Hey, Joey, you ready for a curveball? Because this was a long and arduous mission, and we're about to get a curveball.
Moving here.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Kraxad. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, Butcher of Free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
So yeah, the War of the Chosen. These are the Chosen. The sort of mini boss. Aliens.
Reloading weapon. I await their approach.
And this happens to be the most annoying of them, to be honest.
Understood. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now. Moving on target location. Roger that.
I suppose.
I'm ready.
I mean, these guys certainly do not endear themselves.
Come get some.
Can I do... Yes.
I was born in the shadows.
There we go. I am invisible.
I am at your service. My turn on watch.
Okay.
So many have already fallen.
Okay, let's see. It's their strengths and weaknesses are randomized every campaign, so not trigger Overwatch, return fire, Reapers, increased damage from Reapers. Okay.
And yet my work is never done. I will end this quickly.
On the move. Got it covered.
Like, because this one's invisible and doesn't trigger Overwatch, there's really not a whole lot you can even do about it. You just kind of have to
As you order.
post up and wait for some kind of hint.
Will not waver.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Overwatch. On Overwatch.
I see everything. Alien forces are on the move.
Incoming.
This is bad.
Enjoy these fleeting breaths while they last.
They found us.
Oh, god damn it.
I find human
Yeah.
are most eager to trade their secrets for even the hollowest of promises to extend their pitiful lives.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Okay, where did she go?
I will move.
It was like somewhere around here, right? Around down there.
On my way.
There she is. What's up?
Catch.
The elders are gonna take a little explaining.
survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Okay. Yeah, the elders, oh boy.
I'm on the move.
The elders did not come to Earth first. They have been going world to world looking for a solution to their mortality problem.
No compromises.
They are incredibly, you know, psionically gifted. They have very powerful, like, mind shit. But, they have very frail bodies. So, they've gone from alien race to alien race, so basically just subduing them with their can I grapple somewhere? No. With subduing them with their, like, mind powers, and then trying to use their, like, their biology or whatever to try and fix themselves. And none of it's ever really helped. So all their, like, genetic stuff is mostly just used to augment the various alien races that they subdue to be more useful to them. Earth is really just kind of the latest stop. Ah, God damn it.
My failure is my own. Weapon ammunition.
Yeah. I mean, so searching out, like, it's not even immortality, it's like, specifically their bodies are really frail, and they're like, they're basically just willing themselves to live at this point. Oh my god, oh, there we go.
The only fate possible for aliens.
They're really just willing themselves to live at this point. Like, their bodies are basically, like, shot.
Return to your gods.
And that's
My ammo has run
And that's the thing, is that, like, in the last game, we actually see ethereals, like, they're in ships sometimes, and you fight them.
Creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Yeah, like, in the last game, you fight them, and they're tough, but they are just normal enemies. I mean, I say normal, they're like, you know, very powerful, but, like, they don't have special rules, you know what I mean? And then in this game, they're sort of positioned that, like, because in this game, you never physically see an ethereal. You only ever see their, like, psychic projection.
That's affirmative.
So apparently in the span of 20 years, they've gone from, like, being powerful but frail to being practically dead. and just sort of controlling their empire through psychic proxies.
Reinitializing weapon.
Good to go. Affirmative. Covering now.
I see everything.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Moving to Overwatch.
Ah, boy, I gotta start running. I'm wasting time.
No one will mourn them.
Taken care of. Missed the target.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Position confirmed.
Like, that's kind of just one of those weird, at least to me, seems like one of those weird things about, like, the retcon job they did, is that, like, they made the ethereals, like...
I move.
Like, they definitely had, like, a god complex in the last game, but, like, in this one, it's really expanded out into like legitimate, like, religion kind of stuff.
I'm on the move.
It's down. Hostile neutralized.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
A 10 baton.
Good riddance. That's affirmative. Moving out. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I will reposition.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you.
What a weird way to say that line.
Yes, Commander.
Moving to position.
Oh yeah, you want to see the slash? This is the Ranger's special ability. Come on. Sword.
My life is in your hands.
I'm on the move. destroyed. Moving out.
Moving there.
Understood. Moving out. Closing on target position now. Heading out. I won't let them pass.
Heh.
Tell your gods I'm coming. There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Hostiles pacified. Moving to position.
Oh god, I forgot there were that many. Sup y'all? It's your boy.
Moving out. Good riddance. I will need more ammo. Moving to designated position. Target neutralized. Could use some ammo over here. Enemy destroyed. I need ammo. Moving.
As you command. Their service is over. The light has left them. My weapon is almost depleted.
It's down. Target disabled. Scanning.
It is under my watch.
Moving to Overwatch. Give me a minute.
Oh. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Okay, cool, cool. All right, ready to go. I mean, this mission's basically over now. We just need to see what happens.
Let's rock! Target disabled.
Now you gotta water the dog, otherwise his leaves will start to droop. Nice.
Taken care of.
Detecting additional lost converging near Here are the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere lost for that to happen.
I'm all over it.
I understand.
No need to ask twice. Moving to designated position.
All right.
Good copy. Moving on target.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtrot 410.
They're friends now.
Time to return home, traitor.
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
That was the big long mission. We now have the Reapers and the Skirmishers, but only one soldier each, and our one Skirmisher has been captured. We'll have to get him back at some point a little later. As you can see, all of our soldiers are, by the little yellow bar, tired. So they kind of have to be left alone for a little bit to become untired. But everybody are under promotion. I know, that was a real kick in the balls, huh? Let's see here. Long watch is almost necessary. Healers are always handy. No. Every time that mission is one of the rare ones that plays out on the same map with all the same stuff happening. Mox always gets captured in the end. Furthermore, of the 3 factions that were added in the DLC, the 2 there are always the Skirmishers and the Reapers, and the Templars get kind of a nonchalant intro later. Shredder is very important for all robotic enemies. Being able to kill is important.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
Yeah, all the faction soldiers have this weird, like, table of upgrades, and like they said, you can actually get more than one, and like even go back down and fill in as you get more points. Because you will gradually get more points, like, the further into the game you get more points than you need, so you can do extra upgrades further on. Yes, you do save. You save Mox later. It's one of those side missions I was telling you about. I mean, technically, I think you can do it pretty soon, actually, but it's not, like, pressing, to be honest. I usually do it a little later. Yep. Alright. That mission fucking sucks. But we did get an extra scientist. Oh.
Do your soldiers truly understand what lies ahead for them? Bear witness.
Yep.
We should talk to our friends with the Resistance. If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, a lot happened. Oh god, and there's more.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. All would oppose our will to the one that succeeds our everlasting favor. To the
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Vault out.
That was very dramatic. That was a lot. The game isn't usually like that. It's just kind of like that in sporadic doses.
Prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Yeah, so each chosen gets one particular, like, region, and they have a chance of appearing on any mission that occurs in that region. And that, like, basically that's it. You'll just run into them every now and again, and there'll be a problem, and you beat them, and they disappear for a little while, and they come back with new abilities. I still maintain that the Chosen are the least compelling part of their whole DLC. Worf, though... I don't even know how to get to that kind of stuff until I build the,
For most of our
thing.
soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
Yeah, I actually don't know how to do that until I build a certain particular room. So that's just gonna have to wait. Let's see. Only one engineer, 2 scientists. Okay.
Avenger plotting new course.
I think we might... Yes, okay, yeah. I know, I'm working on it. I have to build a thing so that I can build a thing so that I can do that. In the meantime...
Advent's officers might be
what?
more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at, especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
I think that might be good for tonight, because anything else that's going to start happening is going to be another, like, 40-45 minutes. At this point, we have basically cleared all tutorials or learning experiences. We are now in the basic, fully open campaign of the game, and we're just waiting for enough supplies to start opening stuff up to us.
Hello, Commander. wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice. Certainly keeps you on your toes.
So I think now would probably be the time. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is an easy game to sink hours and hours of time into. I want to show you more of it. Honestly, it might get a little dull towards the middle when you're just kind of doing missions and gathering stuff, but by and large, new things happening are fairly evenly spread. So, hang on. New save. Stream. So we can pick this up right here next time. I suppose next weekend or something of the like. I appreciate you humoring me, certainly. We can keep talking, we can keep texting for a little while if there's anything else you wanted me to go through. Anything like that, but I suppose otherwise... Yes. I will be signing off then. Right about... Wait. Oh, shit. I have to close the game first before I can stop the stream anyway. It doesn't matter. I can't do anything fancy about it. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh, where's the fucking button? Oh, God.